We have a little saying in our house that MOBAP saved my life and the Rehab Institute gave me my life back. So if I can give them a few hours a week, which it's probably more than a few hours a week, but it's because I love it so much. So I love it. I think one of the things that has been just a huge source for me, I guess, is that I can walk into somebody and say, you know what, do not give up. Things can happen. There's so much research being done now in brain research, and look at me. You know, I'm walking, I'm driving, I'm doing all sorts of things, so I love being able to do that. Another patient here and I decided 2 years ago that we wanted to do the heart walk, and we did the 1 mile heart walk for the American Heart Association, and we were the last ones back. And by last, I mean they were closing the stadium. And so, but again, she was my inspiration. She was in a wheelchair, and we came out of the stadium. She stood up. I said, "What are you doing?" I thought our deal was do the last 5 or 50 feet. And she says, "If you're going, I'm going." And so we both walked the entire way. So I went home and kind of started, looking on the computer. I wonder how far it is. I really owe these 2 hospitals my life. What if I did, a walk between the 2 of them? And I saw that it was 11.8 miles, and I thought, oh boy. And so, as all good stroke patients, I went to my therapist because I know if I can't do it, they'll tell me. And I just said, do you think I could walk from Missouri Baptist to here? Well, that was a dumb question because, of course, she said, oh, yeah, of course. Next thing you know, Teresa knows. And all of a sudden, it's like, it started out just I wanted to do something because I could, and what happened was it exploded. And along the way, former students, friends, family, and Teresa and several people from here and several people from MOBAP walked the entire way with me, and we raised enough money to give each hospital $1,100.
Well, she has absolutely inspired myself and all the staff around here and all of our patients. I mean, to see her never give up is really an incredible thing, and I've used it as an example so many times to other patients. Pulled out the newspaper article, said, look at her. She's somebody who was leaving the hospital and they said she's had a massive stroke and you may never walk again. And now look at her. And I use that as an example so much because her drive and her motivation is unbelievable, and it inspires everybody around her.